The University of New England women's basketball team defeated Roger Williams by a 59-40 margin in the final of the Commonwealth Coast Conference Women's Basketball Championship just moments ago. And now we're joined by UNE head coach Anthony Ewing, seniors Sam McDonald, Olivia Shaw, Christy McNall, and sophomore Jocelyn Chappett. First of all, congratulations, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a game. Coach, your program's sixth straight title. Just more of the same, or was this one a little bit different?
It was different.
It was
This
different?
one was, if they're all different, if I'm being 100% honest, and they're all special in their own right, but this one is right up there, because not that any of them are for sure, because they really aren't. They're all a battle and they're all a grind, but this one was born out of just real hard work and these guys' belief that we could get this done and just stick to it, even at times when it didn't seem like maybe it was going to come together at any point, and we were just kind of a mess at points, quite honestly. But we had great leadership. People stepped up, never stopped leading by example, never stopped working hard, and that eventually started to bleed down through the program, like it does. And this championship here is born from those efforts, and I couldn't be prouder of a group to get this done, because this was hard. This was hard, and it's satisfying right now, yeah.
It's quite an experienced group that they have. They've got a program record, 23-win season going on. What did you take from your setback to them, our last setback as a team, 10 games ago, that you took into the game plan for today? Could you have envisioned being up in basically double digits in the middle of the first quarter for the rest of the game?
Well, yes and no. I knew we were capable of that because, that game we lost down there for a half, we played really well. We got up like 13 or 14, and then at half, they just basically, whatever happened in that time in between, they really came out, just outworked us and just kind of took it to us in every way you could take it to a team. And that was kind of like a turning point for us a little bit in a good way. Because we realized that we're just not overly talented enough, like way more talented just to kind of roll out and show up. We had to work really hard every possession for full games. And at that point, we were playing a half of a game here and a quarter of a game there. And I'd say recently we've been playing complete games way more often, actually much more often. But and again, so I think if your takeaway from that game down in Bristol was we have to play complete games if you want to compete with good teams, and we've been doing that, and I'm really, really proud of the kids for that.
Olivia, with 7 games to go in the regular season, it didn't look like the tie atop the conference standings was going to break your way, but then at the last day it changed. That must have been a boost for the team, right? Knowing that if you continued to advance, you didn't have to leave the Forum, which is more or less the default home of the women's basketball championship game, right?
Yeah.
Talk about the crowd today.
It was awesome to be on our home floor again. It didn't look like we were going to do it. We looked like we were going to travel down there, or, if it ended up like this. So it was very exciting to have be on our own floor, have our home fans. We had a huge fan section, huge support. It's awesome. It really does help. It boosts your confidence a lot, and it's awesome.
Jocelyn, you were an early scorer in this game. Talk about what you saw in the defense that allowed you to be so effective scoring the ball and finding new teammates.
Well, going into this game, I watched a lot of film from that game we lost in Rhode Island and just saw myself being stagnant and hiding in the corner and not being the offensive threat that I needed to be, and didn't play my role in that game. And I knew going into this game, and especially these games this past week, that I needed to do my job and more to get things to happen. So right from the start today, I told myself I was going to give everything I had on the court, and if I missed, it didn't matter. I was just going to still shoot it. And when I think it was from Sam, I got a pass and I just shot it up, held my follow through, and it went in. And I just felt like the energy lift within all of us, and it just went from there.
Christy, you were a big factor in the semifinal game. You scored all of your 13 points after halftime in what was a 3-point game before you guys broke it open. Today, shooting maybe wasn't exactly there, but what was your energy as the game progressed down the line? How to keep yourself emotions in check? You guys had a 20-plus point lead.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, this is do or die, and it doesn't matter what you do individually, it's all about the team, and wanted to win. And the seniors could have been my last game, and I didn't want that, and same with Sam and Liv, and, like, all the starters and the whole bench, everyone, like, they all make such a big effort to stay in the game, and that, you know what, if I'm not having a good shooting day, it doesn't matter because, you know, everyone else is pulling their weight, so it's a team effort.
Sam, among these seniors, the one that's been here for 4 years, 4 conference titles, going to be a 4th trip to the NCAA tournament. What has it meant to you to be part of this program that has been so successful?
It's been unreal. Every year, like Coach said, is so different. This year specifically, I mean, last year I definitely felt like I was pulling a lot of weight, but this year there was a lot of stress and felt like there was a lot of weight on my shoulders. So this one feels really, really good. And like Coach said, this one was hard. Like, we had to work for this one. So it's sweet. It feels really, really good. Every year is different, and I wouldn't change it.
Coach, talk about the game plan against Roger Williams. They had Mariah Nicholas get the Conference Player of the Year, get 19 points, but no one else in double digits. Their second leading scorer, Anna Walther, held to 5 points. Talk about, they've got some veteran players that have played in conference tournament games, shutting down most of them except for Nicholas.
Yeah, our strategy was not let's let Mariah get her points and try to hold everyone else in check. Made it look like that by the box score, but I think what Nicholas had to do to get her points, and she's a really talented offensive basketball player and defensive too. I mean, she's the player of the year in our conference. She had to make jump shots to score, and we adjusted in the second half a little bit, so it was a little better in the second half. But we just wanted to make sure she wasn't getting to the basket first half and just using her athleticism. And we definitely did a really nice job with that. We took a charge. We tried to crowd her a little bit. But I think we did a real nice job with Anna Walther. She's quick at going to the basket. We kind of made her a jump shooter as well, with a hand in the face. And basically, it's been our thing, what we've been trying to accomplish all season, but we've been accomplishing over the last month or so, for the most part, is make people make tough shots against us. Make defended jump shots. Not get to the rim so easily, because we were kind of a sieve for a while there to the basket. So I think we defended Gabby Jarian and Walther good at the perimeter. We did what we wanted with Richie and the kids off the bench, and Tegan Dunn, who's kind of goes under the radar, and she's an all-conference kid. She's really good. We did a nice job with her, I think, too. I mean, she had 4 points, we did a nice job. We were switching screens. We got 5-6 kids guarding this 6-foot strong kid down the block, and we're just battling. The kids just battled. They were help side. We moved on the flight of the ball. That's what we wanted to get done defensively, and we really achieved that. I was really impressed with us defensively tonight.
Holding them to 27% shooting for the game.
No, it's great. They missed some shots maybe they normally make. They'd like to have back, but I think a lot of it was our defense. I'll give our kids credit on that. I think we were laser focused in scout all week, and we did really well. Really proud.
We already mentioned the 6th straight conference championship, but this will be a 7th consecutive trip for this program to the NCAA Division III championship. The full field will be announced on Monday, and I'll spare you the who and where question. But what are you looking forward to most about this upcoming week and beyond as part of this atmosphere?
I'm looking forward to just being around NCAA week with these players. They deserve it. And again, it looked for a while like it just really wasn't going to happen for this group. And these seniors worked so hard. I know we've had Chrissy for 2 and Olivia for 3, but they worked so hard for this. And I feel like they deserved it. And I was just nervous in the back of my head, like, geez, this isn't going to happen. So I kind of bared down and was kind of not always so nice. But it was really for their benefit. I'm looking forward to them enjoying this week. And it should be a stress-free week. It's not like we're going in as a highly regionally ranked team and a possible host. We're going to go, and I could care less where we go or who we play. I just want us to have fun and enjoy this experience together and spend more time with them. I'm not done coaching these guys. I've made it clear a bunch of times in practice that I was not enjoying myself. But I'm you know, there's some coach speak in that. I really do love coaching these guys. How do you not love coaching kids who work hard every day, who bring positivity every day? So I'm just looking forward to having some fun with these guys and letting it fly on Friday.
Well, to recap, final score of 59-40. Top-seeded University of New England defeated Roger Williams in the CCC Women's Basketball Championship. Ladies, coach, congratulations and good luck next week in the tournament.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Justin.